Hello there, and I am back once again to articulate some thoughts with you, the observer, the viewer, the one tuning in to episode number 40, or it's 41, I'm not really sure. But after 167 days of being on hiatus, taken a step back and really just refocused on what I want the common theme to be, my target audience, and what my goals are. And I have chosen to make this video blog focused on conscious dance in my practice. And I want to raise awareness of what conscious dance is and just share some of my experience and benefits that I have with participating in the conscious dance community here in Calgary, and also to promote the local events happening. I feel very blessed to be living in Calgary because there is an abundance of movement facilitators that are putting a lot of time and effort to make sure that this practice is available for anyone who wants to be part of it. So if you're the type of person who's never heard of, hey Angel, what is conscious dance? If that's you, basically this episode is going to be giving a brief breakdown of what it is. And it basically is using dance as a form of moving meditation to raise awareness. So it's like moving meditation, and it's I would liken it to something like yoga or like running, where you're doing this physical activity and your mind kind of just wanders into this like elevated place, and when you're there you could kind of observe what's going on in your life, and with those observations you could get some realizations or epiphanies, or just see things that were there but you weren't really aware to see them. And it's a very beneficial practice to engage in because it's really, really, really important to be self-aware. So in your everyday life, you're just not reacting. You're making conscious choices and conscious decisions that are going to be in your personal benefit. So if you've never been to a conscious dance class before, what it looks like basically is you go in and you pay your fees and you get all signed up. You usually have to sign a waiver if you've never been to that particular class before. And then you go into the room and you don't wear shoes and you don't talk, you communicate through your body. And what generally happens is the movement facilitator might have a theme and just constantly drop in some tidbits or some suggestions of what to focus on, what to think about as you go through your dance and practice. And the music usually starts off really slow and mellow, and you just kind of get warmed up, and it slowly gets more elevated and more movement is involved, and then gets higher and higher, more intense, and then it gets into a very chaotic and wild state, and then you're sweating and everyone's all excited, and then it kind of just mellows out, and then you just kind of settle back down and go into stillness. And the whole idea is to expose yourself to a wide variety of different emotions. And when you experience different emotions, you might be triggered and have different memories, or just be pushed into different states of consciousness. And when you're in that situation, you get an opportunity to observe, like, oh, how do I really feel when it comes to anger? How do I really feel when it comes to, joy? How do I feel when it comes to, whatever the emotion you're feeling is? And it gives you a very opportunity to really sit in that emotion and experience it and then express it through dance. And, there's a very supportive community out there. So, if you go to these dance classes and you feel something really intense and you want to share something, or you just want to, get it out there verbally, there is space for that, and people that are willing to hold space and hear you out and make sure that you're being heard and perhaps offer advice if you ask for it. Again, very, very supportive communities. A lot of people that are into meditation and yoga and health and nutrition and natural medicine. It's this kind of crowd that's generally involved in this practice. So yeah, I would highly encourage you to try it out if you haven't tried it before. And if you're the type of person who's like, but Adriel, that scares me. I don't want to be in a room full of people that dance. I'm not a dancer. I've never danced in my life. I gotta be at a club. I gotta be drunk. I gotta be under the dark lights to dance. And even then I suck, but then I could just go in a little corner in the club and no one will really see me. I understand there's a lot of people out there that are in that situation. And personally for me, I do take that for granted because I've had an intimate relationship with music my entire life. When I was young, I performed and danced with my sister in front of crowds of 200 people. And then, I played DDR, and I was into martial arts. And then I played music as a performer, and then now I'm back into my dance practice. So I've had this journey with dance. I've let music guide me throughout my entire life, and I'm very comfortable with it. But not everyone is built that way, and that this is my natural state of being in these classes. Basically, this is my natural element. But for a lot of people, it's not their natural element at all. And I understand that. I get that. It's cool. And if you are one of those people, I'm very fortunate and very happy to present with you. There is a movement facilitator in Calgary named Ruth Levin, and she's offering classes called Occupy Your Body. And it is a conscious dance class, but it has more instruction. And it kind of starts off as like a yoga thing where you kind of doing some basic stretches, and you're kind of settling in, you're kind of mellowing out, and then putting the conscious mind on the back seat. And then throughout the class, you get more and more into your body and how do I move my body and make it feel good, So that's kind of, and then the whole focus of the class is to get your awareness out of your thinking mind and awareness into the body and how it feels and how to make it feel good. I do have a working exchange with her and one other movement facilitator that work together, and they offer some amazing quality classes. And if you are the person that is looking to try out conscious dance, but you feel like you don't have the confidence to go out there quite yet, check out these classes by Ruth Levin called Occupy Your Body. I'll put the link below, and give it a whirl. So thank you for tuning in very much. If you have any questions, this is my passion. I consider myself a conscious dance connoisseur in Calgary. So if you want to sit down, give me a buzz. We could sit down and we could chit chat about it over tea or coffee. And if you're looking for something specific, we could chat about it, and then I could kind of point you in the right direction, because movement facilitators have a wide variety of different styles. And if you want to make sure that you're going to put yourself out there and invest some time and energy and money into this practice, and you want to make sure that you're going to the right facilitators that will cater to your needs, give me a chat, and then we could talk about that. And hopefully I'll see you at the dance. Tonight, Tuesday, November 7th, I am going to be dancing at Kylee Dawn's event called Dance Temple. It's at the W&M Dance Studio at 7 p.m. And hopefully I'll see you there. And if not, it's all good. Inshallah. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.